Hey guys, Justin here, back again with another comic book haul. This haul is slightly later than it's getting later and later, isn't it? Um, just really busy with work and stuff, and I was waiting for a shipment to arrive from overseas. Well, the shipment has arrived, and if you're gonna stick to the end, thank you so much because this is going to be quite a long video. I've got quite a number of books to show you. A lot of runs, some key issues and all that. But I do hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for all the likes and subscriptions, new subscribers, and to your comments. Love hearing from you guys and interacting with you guys. Let's just start off first. I'm going to split this haul again into maybe Marvel, DC, and I've got some image slash independent books to show you as well. Gonna be a little bit random because I've tried to organize it as best as I can, but well, it's tough. Okay, so starting off with, I bought again, this is all from the same seller on eBay, and I bought a run of the Punisher War Journal. I'm not too sure why I bought it. Probably because it was at a decent price, but the books I really wanted to get was Punisher War Journal number 6 and number 7, which not only features Jim Lee's early artwork for Marvel, but also a classic team up or fight between Wolverine and the Punisher. I was still very young when these books first came out, but I'm aware of how hot these books were. I think these books were wall books for a while. These days you can get them for a good price, and if you buy them, of course, in a run or in a set, which is what I like to do sometimes. In case you do not know, the Punisher War Journal, the first few issues were drawn by Jim Lee. So if you're a Jim Lee fan and you want to complete your collection of Jim Lee artwork, do check it out. You can actually see how his artwork has evolved. Moving on, I'm actually a huge Spider-Man 2099 fan. I grew up with this character, so I've always wanted to get this book. Spider-Man 2099 meets Spider-Man the first time they meet. So I haven't really read this story before, so I want to check it out. Got myself a run of Spider-Man Volume 1, which features Todd McFarlane doing the first few issues, his artwork. Of course, we all know this by now, they're the black and white covers, but I got a run of it. Well, incomplete run anyway. So here's number 1, number 6, really awesome Todd McFarlane covers. Number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, 11. I grew up with this issue. I remember reading it as a kid over and over again. Yeah, never read the complete story until recently, so I'm glad I did. Number 12 is a really nice Todd McFarlane cover. This is the one that you want to look out for. For some reason, this issue seems to be commanding a good asking price for it. So here's number 13, really awesome Todd McFarlane cover. 14, 15 with Eric Larson. And here's one that, if you're interested to check out, it's Spider-Man and X-Force. I think it's Todd McFarlane's last issue. That's why it says by Todd over here. Let me just bring it up. Yep. Yeah, over here. So the run came in 2 copies, so I got it anyway. Here's Astonishing X-Men number 43, just a really hot Art Adams cover that was hot for a while, I think for obvious reasons. And yeah, I'm just glad to get a copy of this. I've seen this book in everybody's video, so when I saw it was on sale, I just bought it just because of the hype. But it's Bloodstone number 1, in the first appearance of this character. I think his name is Elsa. Yeah, just get it, because of the hype. And next, I bought a run of What If, only because of this cover, J. Scott Campbell cover. This cover can go for a good price, maybe between $5 to $10. This run came with two copies. The other one had a small dent over there, so well, I'm just glad to get a nice copy of this. I find that the early, well, we all know this, of course, I'm just pointing it out. The early J. Scott Campbell stuff is worth collecting. Not the commission or the one from his stores. I mean, those go for a good price, but those books already start off at a really high price, and the ones you want to get are the ones that he did cover artwork for, and you know, it wasn't on his for sale on his store as an exclusive cover or anything. Giant Size Astonishing X-Men. Really love this series. I read the whole series only way after it came out, when I got back into collecting like 3 or 4 years ago, and this is amazing. I love this story arc. This is the one where Kitty Pryde gets stuck in the bullet, the metal bullet. The cover that I really want to get is Uncanny X-Men 522, the variant cover by Mark Brooks, where she's sitting on top of the bullet, but that goes for quite a bit. Here's the other copy of What If. Found myself a copy of New X-Men number 115, the first appearance of Negasonic Teenage Warhead, which, you know, she'll make an appearance in Deadpool 2, so who knows how this book might do. This is the variant cover, the one to get if you want to look for her first appearance. And this is the regular cover, I think. Oh wait, this is the variant, I think, and this is the regular cover. Yeah. Anyway, so that's part of a bit of what I have. As you can see by now, I haven't bagged and boarded my books yet. I've seriously run out of bags and boards, and worse still, boxes. Like they don't sell boxes here for cheap, and the store that I usually buy my boxes from has run out of it, and it takes a while to restock. So a little bit worried of stacking my books too much. Anyway, here's another stack of Marvel books to show you. Deadpool's Secret Wars. What's significant about this book is it shows he's the first time he gets the Venom symbiote. Before Spider-Man got it in Secret Wars. I don't know if it's a retcon or some sort, but anyway. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, first print. Very happy to get this book for a price I was willing to pay for. Just wanted to check what this character was all about. What I'm trying to also do is to complete, I haven't really gotten any of these books, but complete the run of Civil War, the first Civil War, the good one. Here, and I want to get these books in a good condition. Here's number 1. This is really nice condition. I'm missing number 2, but here's number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. I got myself another copy of X-Force number 17, the bloody variant cover. I think this is my 4th copy already. Yep. Hope they do something with X-23 soon. I really like her story arc and what they've done for her, so I hope they expand on that. This will be the last of my Marvel books that I want to show you. But so once in a while, I will check the newly listed option for that particular seller that I go to, and I think they have a lot of books, or maybe they are aware of it, but I'm pretty sure sometimes they're not even aware of what books they are actually selling off in a lot, or maybe they just purposely sell the lot without caring what the books are inside, whatever, you know. So when I saw that they were selling a run of Avenging Spider-Man, I was like, okay, I really got to check the pictures, and lo and behold, that one issue, you know which one I'm talking about, was in that run. And I didn't even buy it on sale. I just quickly paid for it now. It was at a good price. I think I got the whole set for about, if I'm not wrong, either 30 or 40 US dollars. So here's Avenging Spider-Man number 7, number 8, and the one that I was really happy to get, I would call it my eBay stealth buy, is Avenging Spider-Man number 9. The first appearance of Captain Marvel, or she calls herself Captain Marvel, I think. And this book is in really nice condition. I won't say it's like super near mint, but there are no creases or bends or anything. So considering that I paid $30 for this whole run, I'm very happy I got this book. This is my second copy. My first copy has a slight bend over here and I'm hoping to press it out, but you know, I'm happy to have this copy. So with the early run, another book you want to look out for as well is, this is number 10, this is her second appearance. So if you can't get a first appearance, look for a second appearance. Is number 12, which is just a nice Deadpool and Spider-Man cover. It's not the first time they met or they have teamed up, but this book can go for quite a bit of money. Here's number 13, 14, which I think is a Del Auto cover, and 15. Really nice covers by Del Auto. Alright, so that's my Marvel haul. Moving on to, I'm gonna start first with my Image/independent haul, starting with Sex Criminals #1. I read somewhere that this was supposedly optional, was considered for a TV show. I'm not sure what's happening with it right now, but anyway, I really like this series. You should check it out. You know, it's risque, of course. Is that the right way to say it? And it's full of sex, definitely. But the storyline is pretty good. #1 can go for quite a bit, so you want to look, you know, check your LCS or check eBay for a good price for it. The next set of books, I really just bought it out of curiosity, and I think I got the whole set for maybe about $5 to $10. But this is Lone Wolf and Cub. I remember seeing this as a kid, growing up. Growing up as a kid, there was this whole age of gaming books. You remember Lone Wolf by Joe Dever, rest in peace. You know, and I was always wanted to check it out because it just happened to have the same name. Silly reason, but anyway. There's an introduction by Frank Miller, and the book is pretty thick. I've checked the artwork inside. It's in black and white, but #1 is the one you want to get. I do not know if there's different printings for it, so I'm just happy to check this series out. Artwork is amazing. In fact, I can see a little bit of how this artwork might have influenced Frank Miller. Oh, the cover art is by Frank Miller, I realized. Okay, so the inside, really awesome. It's translated, so can't wait to check that one out. Oops. Awesome covers is #1, #2, book 2, book 3, book 4, book #5, and #6. Look at that. Alright, got myself a copy of The Wicked and the Divine #1. I just bought it because of the cover and just wanted to check out the story, or if it's worth keeping. Bought myself a run of East of West. I think this series was quite hot for a while. #1, 2. The format for these books are really interesting. Yeah, artwork is vibrant and nice. I like it. 3, 4, 5. It was going for a good price, so I bought it at 6 as well. I think it was under $20 or something. Saw this in a few of people's hauls, so I just thought I'd get 2 copies of this. Witches by Snyder and Jock. Yeah. Right, so I do not know what the story is about, although I've read. Maybe I've definitely have Wikipedia it before, but anyway. Found a copy of Tomb Raider #49. Really awesome artwork by Adam Hughes. If I can find this for cheap, I'll get it. I'm not a particularly an Adam Hughes cover collector, but you know, if the cover is nice, I'll get it. But found a Spawn 267 and Spawn #250, Scotty Young cover, which again went for a really nice, good cheap price. Can't remember, it was a while back. Anyway, so that's my Image/independent run. Now, moving on to my DC haul, and gonna start off with just some regular books. I'm gonna show these set of books first. I've showed one of these before, but I managed to find a few more in the set. This is the Silver Age Classics compilation, or rather the run, where they reprint all the first appearances or key issues of the was it the Silver Age? Yeah, that's why it's called Silver Age. Anyway, so reprinting showcase number 4, Green Lantern number showcase presents number 22. Okay, the first appearance of Green Lantern, first appearance of Supergirl. One day I would like to get an original copy of this. This is one of the books I would love to try and get. This reprints Detective Comics number 327. This one reprints Detective Comics number 225. Yep. Moving on, I have a nice Tony Daniel cover of Batman number 706. Really awesome cover. Got myself a Nightwing number 2 from his second series, if you count the first limited series as the first one. So I have 2 copies of number 1, and I'm just, maybe I'll sell off number 1 and 2 as a set or something. One of the runs one of the storylines or the titles I want to complete is, and look for cheap, is Batman and Robin, The Boy Wonder, the collaboration between Frank Miller and Jim Lee, which we all know didn't do so well, but hey, Frank Miller and Jim Lee, so yeah, really nice cover. Also bought 4 copies of Wonder Woman Rebirth number 1, which features Wonder Woman on the cover and drawn by Art Germ. Yeah. The price for this has definitely dropped quite a bit, but over here in Singapore I can turn it around and sell for a good price for this. People still want to pay a good price for this book. So I got 4 copies. Do not know why I got 4 copies, but I got 4 copies. Yeah. Alright, moving on to, and this is going to be fun, I'm going to build up to it. But here's a mixed bag of books. Here's Brave and the Bold number 200, which is the first appearance of Katana. When I bought this, they said it was a VF/near-mint copy, which, yeah, it's not super flat, it's got some stains, but yeah, just nice to have a copy of this book. Catwoman Blackest Night number 83, just a nice Adam Hughes cover. And like I said before, you've got to see these covers, the covers of he did of Catwoman in person. On camera or on eBay, it doesn't look so nice, but when you actually pick it up and take a look at it, it's really awesome. Got 2 copies. I think I bought these for about $3 to $5 each. Okay, the next set of books didn't come from eBay. I actually bought it from the Aspen store, and as we know by now, the Aspen store handles Michael Turner's artwork. They re-released some of his never previously seen artwork before, and there was a bunch of covers that were really going for a high price, and for some reason I just stumbled onto their website and realized that they were having an end of year sale. And let me just show you the book. So I was really happy to get a set, or 2 sets actually, of Michael Turner's covers, alternative covers for 8, 9 and 10. So this is one of the covers. I want to show a big review later. So here's one of the covers. I got 2 sets. The other one is this. Really awesome covers. Look at it. I mean, it's beautiful. Colors are very nice. And the cover that I was really looking for, that I didn't want to pay the price that they were originally selling it for, but when they dropped the price, they gave a discount of like $60 for it. So I bought it like for 1/3 of the price. I was really happy. But the book that I really wanted to get was this one, the version cover for, I think they're all number 8. They're all issue number 8. So this one by itself can go for quite a bit. So just glad to get 2 copies of the Virgin variant cover. Alright, moving along. Let me just put these somewhere. Alright, I'm going to show you my last set of books. Starting off with, okay, sorry, let me just arrange this. Okay, starting off with Birds of Prey #1, and this is supposedly the first appearance or the first time that the Birds of Prey team is formed and named. I've been looking around for Showcase 96 #3, which is supposedly the next first appearance of the Birds of Prey. But as I was doing research on it, I realized that some sites have said that that's wrong information, because Showcase 96 came out 3 months after this book. So this book would be the only first appearance, because in some instances, like for example, Spider-Man's first appearance of his black costume, you had the Spectacular Spider-Man issue, you had Marvel Team Up, and you had the Amazing Spider-Man issue, which came out in the same month, I think. But this one, they say that this is actually the first appearance of Birds of Prey. I'm not too sure, correct me if I'm wrong, because the Showcase 96 one does go for a high price as well, maybe even higher than this. Anyway, so let me know what's the deal with that book, if that book is considered later than this one. And for some reason, I managed to get 3 copies of this book. 2 of them are coming soon, but that will make it 4 copies. I had one in my personal collection that has a lot of spine dings, and I've read that book over and over again. I've never realized it was the first appearance of the Birds of Prey. I just really liked the artwork and I really liked the storyline, and just kept reading it over and over again. So when I got back into collecting 3 years later, I was super surprised that that I really had a treasure, or a good book, that I've been reading over and over again. So I'm just happy to replace that copy at least. Moving on, I'm trying to collect Alan Moore's run on Swamp Thing. His early ones, where he first started writing the issue, are hard to get or very high price, so I'm waiting to find a good price for that. But in the meantime, here's a few books from that run. Here's number 34. Just really nice cover artwork, and I can't wait to check out the storyline. Or maybe I'll just read the trade paperbacks. Number 47, 48, and the next 2 books I'm really happy to get. I just started watching the DC animated movie Justice League Dark. I'm still maybe 1/3 or 1/4 through, but I'm really liking what I watched so far. I'm a bit late, I know. So I was very happy to come across number 49 and number 50, which is their first team up, or the first appearance of Justice League Dark. Well, that's what the website say it is. So yeah, I got these for, I think the whole run I got it for under either $30 or $40, or maybe even $50 if I were to give an overestimate. So I'm very happy to get these books for a decent price that I was willing to pay for. And I have a feeling I'll really like Justice League Dark, the idea of Justice League Dark, so it's just good to have these books. Just carrying on, I have also Swamp Thing number 53. Do not know what's going on here, but I mean, there's Batman on the cover with Swamp Thing, so worth checking out. The last book of my haul, which I'm really happy to show, is Superman number 233. Funny thing is, I was watching I think Alex the Comic Hoarder's video. He came out today, and somebody else's, I think it's Mike Dawes, and well, for Alex, he said it's one of his top 10 list, and the other YouTuber, I think Mike Dawes, sorry if I'm getting your name wrong, showed a really nice copy of this book. And so the same store when I bought this book from, everything was half off. So I got this copy for $30 on eBay. That's also consider the fact that I got this off eBay, and it's not in the greatest condition really. They painted it as, or they stated that it was fine condition. So I was like, okay, alright, I'm okay with paying $30 for it because I just want to get an iconic cover like this. So I was really expecting a lot of, you know, spine ticks, maybe a page is there's some maybe the page is torn a little bit. But let me show you the book. But I was really surprised that actually I think this book has suffered water damage. That's why. The problem with it is that it's bent. Yeah, and it's a little bit yellow. I mean, I am okay with that. The inside is pretty white though. I don't see anything wrong with the book at all. Just the fact that maybe just a crease here. Yeah, there's one torn page here at the corner there, dog ear there, but that's fine. All right, and I think correct. And you know, I need some advice here, guys. Do you think this is pressable? Because I think if it's pressable and it comes out flat, then you know I think I would have upgraded the book by a lot. Yeah, so I'm just happy that the fine condition is really due to the fact that it's not flat, that's all, which I think can be pressable. And I think if I press it, it might maybe even bump up to a fine plus or even VF, I don't know. But I'm really happy to get this for $30. It is eBay prices after all. Anyway, thanks guys, thanks for watching to the end. I've tried to rush through this video, but as you know, I like to talk about my connection with getting these books and how I feel about these books. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon in another video. I hope to see your videos as well, and do comment, and I would love to hear from you guys. See you.